I'm Jen.
I'm Marisa. We love TV and we love K-dramas.
Welcome back to our podcast. As we're due every month, we're going to get you guys updated on all the casting announcements that have happened since the last time we chatted and the news roundup.
And this month we're celebrating the patron saint of our channel, Soji Sub, in our deep dive. When did we first meet him? Why
Oh
did we
my
love him? Our favorite Soji Sub K-dramas and films, and so much gushing.
So much. We love him. He brought us all together. Yay,
He did.
Soji Sub. But first, as we do every month, we are going to talk about what everybody is currently obsessed with. And we have obsessions this month, you guys. The slump is over, at least for a short period of time.
Yes, a lot has changed since our May podcast.
We just had our most recent live chat, and oh my goodness, the two that everybody was super excited to talk about was our Unwritten Soul and 9 Puzzles. Would you agree with that, Marisa? Those were our two big ones.
Yes, definitely. And also maybe Soji Sub's Mercy for None, which we will get into.
Yeah, that's definitely one we definitely talked about for sure. So I think the one that I think surprise is maybe the wrong word, but I think our Unwritten Soul has struck all of us, it seems, in our feels in a way that I don't think any of us were truly expecting. Right?
Yes. So this is starring Park Bo-young as 2 twin sisters, and they are very different from each other. And then to add another layer onto it, they switch jobs. They switch lives. So I think she's playing 4 characters.
Yeah, that's what you had said in our live, and I thought that was really interesting, and I had to think about that for a while.
So we've got Park Bo-young, Park Jin-young, and Roo Kyung-soo, and a whole host of ajumas who we really love. And harmonies too.
It's just such a slow-paced kind of what's the word I'm trying to come up with? Like a reflection on life and choices and getting an opportunity to maybe they always say walk a mile in someone else's shoes. We're kind of walking that mile in the sisters' shoes. And it's really delightful in the way they each are understanding how their other half kind of lives and finding their own purpose in life through that. And it's kind of this really interesting meditation on choices. And I'm really enjoying that.
Yeah, I think what I said was that it's a lot of people being lonely together. And
you were so smart in that conversation.
I don't know. There's a lot of just how do you survive a regular life? And how do you get through disappointment when you feel really alone? And they're just stuck. So many of them are stuck. And as we move towards the final episodes, I want so much for all of these characters. And it isn't about our typical romance finding each other. It's like, yeah, Jin Young will end up with who Jin Young is supposed to end up with, but that they find themselves and can find a path forward. Because weathering disappointment has been soul crushing for our twins, but also for Park Jin Young and also for our strawberry farmer.
Right. So this bizarre, like strawberry farming, like I need more backstory. I know it's the grandpa and the whole thing, but it's like, interesting. Okay. Do you even know how to grow strawberries? I'm very confused. No. But he's just delightful in his unknowing of everything. So yeah, it's definitely about taking big swings, missing, and then how do you get back up is kind of how I see it. And I like what you said about it not really being a romance. I think we all maybe went into it thinking it was going to be more romantic than it is. And I'm finding that I'm enjoying it more as, like I said, a meditation on failure and getting back up. So, yeah.
Yeah. This is one of those high quality dramas that's really kind of looking inside people. And it's less about the things I mean, there is some, this is also an office drama.
Yes.
And a strawberry farm drama.
Yes.
And a small town. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but this is really about, like you said, meditation, a lot of reflection, and just a lot of just kind of how to find yourself when you
Mm-hmm.
think you're lost, or when you
Yeah.
think you're alone. So,
So yeah,
yeah,
it's worthy of an obsession for sure. For sure.
yeah.
So, and then the other one that just finale that everyone was super excited about was the crime drama Nine Puzzles. And that one is starring Kim Da-mi, Sun Suk-koo, and Kim Sun-kyun. And oh man, it was so good. It was so
It really was. It really was so quirky. Like both, like they were such an odd couple.
mm-hmm.
Um, she's a profiler and he's a grizzled detective.
Yes. That always
um,
wears a beanie unless he's mad and then he takes it off.
I
Such
know the baby.
he had so many specific quirks about his character that really had no true purpose to the story. They were just there. They were really interesting character choices that I feel like Sun Saku was like, it'd be cool. I just wore a beanie. And then when I got mad, I took it off, like to show that I'm mad. And I'm like, okay, that's amazing. I love it.
So quirky. If you're a fan of the Benedict Cumberbatch Sherlock Holmes or Sherlock, then I think you will enjoy this K drama a lot. It's a little less, as is that show, it's a little less about who done it or solving the crime, and clues, although there's plenty of all of that. It's
Mhm.
really about Kim Da-mi and Son Suk-koo and just their quirky characters.
Yes. Yes, so much so. I mean, it's actually in the news. I put it down in the news, but I think this is the perfect time to actually bring it up. But she did an interview about skipping romance in the subplot of Nine Puzzles. And I have to say, I'm so glad they did. She said they tried it and it was super awkward and it didn't work. And I'm like, thank you. Thank you very much. Because I think romance would have completely ruined that drama, even a hint of it.
Well, yeah, because they start in episode 1 with him thinking that she murdered her uncle. Like,
Well, like, yeah,
and
there's
then 10 years
that.
later, romance?
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that works either, but just her character and his character just don't they're like I mean, listen, I'll still be angry that Mulder and Scully got together, and I know that's dating me, that's going hard Gen X, but some people really wanted it, and I was one of those, like, people who's like, "No, leave them alone. They're perfect the way they are." And that's kinda how I feel about, Sansaku and Kim Dami. So if this series continues, which they kind of tease at the end, I'm hoping they continue to just be the greatest duo ever. And no kissing.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And it's a cool thing is you get to binge it. We kind of got to binge it, which was awesome. You got the first 6 episodes, and then we had 3, and then we had 2, so it felt kind of bingey. I think it'd be amazing to see how it feels to go straight through all the way through on it. And it's just an amazing cast. So, again, another one well worth an obsession.
Yes, definitely a big recommend. So what else is in the news?
So we've also got, I mean, I don't know if this is exciting. It's exciting for who's in it, but Amazon Prime is getting into original K-drama, so I'm not sure I'm all that excited that there's gonna be yet another player on the scene. I mean, how many streaming services do we have to track? My god. But they are doing their first original, K-drama with Park Min-young, and that is gonna be
He's
released
a
sometime in
winner.
20 I know, right? It's gonna be called Confidence Man KR. And it follows a trio of con artists with versatile talents as they pull off scams against villains from all walk of life. I mean, please, I'm already in love. Like, just give it to me. It is the first Korean drama selected to launch Amazon Prime's video lineup of Korean originals. It's going to be 12 episodes, and it is scheduled for the second half of 2025.
Oh, they started filming in 2024?
Yep, it looks like they filmed it last fall.
Oh, okay.
And it'll be coming
Where are
out
we?
this
What year
fall.
is it? I don't know.
Right. I know.
Okay.
I was like, wait a
Sorry.
second. Where are we? What is happening? It is currently June 2025, just in case anyone else needs a refresher. I always do. I always do. I'm always like, what year, what month, how old am I? Can I still be 35? And that's usually the order it goes in. Um, so, so that was pretty exciting. Again, I'm not sure I'm thrilled about another platform and it being Amazon, but listen, we can get more Park Min Young. I'm pretty pleased. We did get official notice that both Raoun and Chanu will be enlisting in the military in July.
That's right.
Get your all your viewing in, or like have them locked and loaded because you're gonna have to be without them for 18 months.
So Astra just had, I think 2 shows? Someone correct me, in
Yeah.
Korea. So I guess that was the see you soon to Chanu and probably some of the other guys in the group. So yeah, here we are. This is what happens. We know this.
Yep. And now it's their turn. So I'm curious to see. I I'm curious to see what Chanu comes with. Like Raoul's already a pretty manly looking man. I'm curious to see what Chanu looks like when he gets out of the military. Like he's
Well,
pretty.
he's
Oh, that's right. He's only going
gonna
into
be in
the
the band.
but he does
Yeah.
do basic training, so maybe he'll keep those muscles. Who knows? Probably not.
I don't know.
Um,
It's
all
it's
right.
all over Instagram and TikTok. The how a lot of these guys have just gotten beefy. Personal work like Song Kong, I think they just published some photos. My goodness. My
Right?
goodness.
And like Rowan is already like, what is he like 6'2", 6'3"? He's already like a mountain of a man, and now we're gonna put muscles
Yeah.
on him. I'm like, good lord, he's like
Yes,
one of my
even
favorites,
more.
and I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, hello, sir. So it's gonna be interesting. And then a final just piece that I thought was really interesting. I don't really follow the Tonys as much as other people do, but the Korean musical, Maybe Happy Ending, won 6 Tonys. Thought that was pretty exciting.
Yes. Pretty stunning. With the Korean creator did the translation as well. I
Mhm.
don't have all of the details on this, but it stars Darren Criss, who's I think mom is Filipina. And it also stars Helen J. Shen. But the original Korean cast was with John Mi-do
I
from
saw
Hospital
that.
Playlist.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it
Mhm.
says here that it was a musical that first showcased in 2016 in a theater that seated approximately 300 people. So you're talking like that, not quite black box, but you're talking like small theater. And I think it's so cool that it has grown to like a Broadway and then it won Tony. So I mean, it's really exciting. So yay,
Yes.
congratulations.
Yes.
And then we had some fun casting announcements this month. The one we have to officially talk about, it happened right after we recorded last month, and I was really bummed that we missed it, but now we get to kind of talk about it in depth. Kim GoEun is confirmed for Yumi Cells, which really was there any doubt? Because without her, you don't have Yumi Cells, right? But then they announced who is playing the final male character that she ends up with, and the internet kind of imploded. It's this guy whose name is Kim Jae-won. Do you know who that is, Marisa? Because I did not.
No,
I had to look him up.
Yes, let's look him up.
Let's look him up. Because I was like, I'm sorry. Who? That's your final choice? I have so many thoughts about this. And none of them are really all that positive.
Well, he's just such an unknown because series
Yes.
1 was An Bo-hyun.
Yeah.
Series 2 was Park Jin-young.
Yes.
And now series 3 is a very, very new actor.
Yes. Like, let's see. So, I mean, he's a lot of like smaller ones that I've never even heard of. Steeler, the Treasure Keeper is the first one that I recognize. He was a main role in that. I think I dropped that after like an episode. He was he was support in King the Land.
Mhm.
He was main guy in Tale of Lady Oak. I did a shout out on Blue Sky, like if you guys watch this and know who this is, should we be worried? Is it good? Like what's happening? And that's it. And then he's Yumi Cells 3. I just feel like A, he's got amazing people. His people are amazing to get him the 3rd slot in that, in my personal opinion. I just really thought they would go with someone a little more seasoned and a little more exciting from a fan point of
Yes.
view.
Yeah. Also, how old is Kim Go-eun? This young man's only 24. Kim
Yeah, I
Go-eun
mean,
is
The
3rd
character,
before.
yes. I mean, the character that he's playing, which is Sin Sun Rock, he is supposed to be younger. I remember that
Mhm.
from the webtoon. He is supposed to be a
Oh,
younger
okay.
guy. But I was thinking, like, someone like, I mean, they're going to the military, but Chanu or like Roan or pick another young kid that, we all love and think is pretty cool and that we get excited about. But like, I just feel like there's no heat factor behind this pairing to get me super excited to hit play on season 3.
Isn't the character supposed to be like the publisher
Mm-hmm.
of webcomics and kind of nerdy? Is that right?
He's
Just
quieter. He's definitely not as flashy, and I get all that, but
Mhm.
mm,
Yeah, I was hoping Do Kyung-soo was gonna get
mm,
cast in that role. I'm sure everybody has some very strong opinions on who they
right?
think should have been cast.
You guys, there is a thing that says text us, and this text us who you think should have been cast as Sun Rock for this role. If this guy is not your favorite, or if you are like, hold up, ladies, he's really good. We're gonna be excited. Let us know that as well. Go ahead and hit that and text us and let us know, because I'm just kind of like, it's Kim Go-eun, y'all. Like, she deserves, like, the best. Like, she deserves the best. And I feel like he is, I'm sure, a lovely, lovely young man, but a little, like, like I said, just not a lot of heat behind this casting announcement. And I was like, what? What are you doing? I was very disappointed.
When's it coming out?
Let's see. I think, you know what? The first half of, it says Yumi Cells 3 will premiere the first half of 2026. I mean, ugh, all right, fingers crossed, man, because I'm still heartbroken over season 1. So you better make this. You better make this right, Yumi Cells. You better make this right. I still
I know
remember
the
how you and I were just like,
Yeah.
what is it?
Yes, as people who had not read the webtoon,
Yes.
you had to pick us up off the floor.
Well, yeah, that was a gut punch, man. I think I immediately went and read the webtoon after that because I'm like, I will not be broken like this again. Will not happen. I will know what's coming. That was horrible.
Oh,
That was so
man.
sad. Okay, so next up we've got Lee Sung Kyung and Choi Jun Hyuk are reportedly in a new leads for Your Brilliant Season.
I
Yes?
love him.
Yeah.
I love him. Everything he's done, I've enjoyed. Haven't always enjoyed the show, always loved him.
Yes. Absolutely, right? And I think unfortunately, oh god, I've washed it from my brain. What was the show
Oh,
that
the
she was in with
Time or something like that?
Oh
The
yeah,
one
like
with your guy, Lee
yeah,
Sun-yoon?
Lee Sung Yoon. I feel like after that one I was like, it's just terrible. But I don't think it's her because I have thoroughly enjoyed her in almost everything else she's been in. And so I think I just need to get over how bad it was. About Time, that's what it was. I think I just
About
need to go
Time,
over
yeah.
how bad About Time was and like just know that I enjoy her quite a bit. So these two together is just really kind of
Is this a
exciting.
rom-com? Because she's great in light comedy.
Yeah, she is. Yeah, she is. Let's see. What is this one? They're just kind of basically talking about how they basically started casting it in 2023. So this one's been in development, as they say, for a while.
Oh, man.
Thriller, mystery, comedy, romance. Okay, those are the tags it's got. It depicts the story of Sunu-chan, who lost his hearing and memory through an accident, and Sung Ha-ran, who becomes his savior. Sunu-chan is bright and lively animator who works at an American animation studio. Despite his cheerful energy and positive facade, he's a mysterious figure who hides a lot of secrets. Song Ha-ran, the eldest among 3 siblings and a renowned and designer, her natural artistic sense, creativity, and work ethic have earned her a solid reputation in the industry. While she gets along well with everyone, she secretly hopes to not form any special bonds with anyone. These are the weirdest synopsises. Like, what's the story? There's just 2 people working together and they end up liking each other? Like, I don't what is this?
I know, right? Boy.
Well, but I mean, listen, the 2 leads are pretty and they'll be a lot of fun. So let's do it. Let's do it, y'all.
Yeah, if this it all comes down to their chemistry. So if it's good chemistry, then yeah, we'll be
Right?
happy.
So yeah, it's an exciting pairing. I do like it. I'm looking forward to that. I'm also looking forward to Kim Bum returning to a rom-com.
Yay.
He's adorable. He's from
Yeah.
I loved him in the Nine-Tailed series. He's so cute. And he was also in Ghost Doctor with Rain. And they were so funny together. They were so funny. Like they literally were the romance and the drama. And they even made a joke about it at the end of the drama about how they were the love story, not the actual. It was hilarious. Anyway, it is being reported that he's been added to the cast for the romantic comedy Sold Out Again Today will tell the romance story of two work-driven individuals seeking to fill the emptiness in their hearts. It'll showcase the story of Matthew Lee, a farmer working hard with 3 jobs, and Dam Yi-jin, a home shopping host suffering from chronic insomnia. It looks like Kim Bum is only going to be the second main lead. An Hyo-sup and Cheo Bin are confirmed as the main leads, and he will play So Eric, a relaxed yet proactive executive director for a global skincare brand in France, who applies this attitude to both his work and love life. It is
Okay.
reportedly premiere in 2026. I don't know if we've got his female lead with him yet. Oh, nope. So yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, An Hyo-sup, always happy to see. And then Chaewon Bin, I think I'm not super familiar with her. She was in Sweet Home, season 2 and 3, which I did not watch. And she was in Snowdrop, which I did not watch. Oh my God.
So yeah, so that one, again, the male leads I'm into, she'll be new to us. It'll be so good. It'll be excellent.
Yeah.
So that one, it looks like is coming out in 2026. No official date
Okay.
yet.
Okay.
And then let's see. Oh, just 2 fun, I believe, supporting roles that are happening. We just got done watching Yoo Bin in Tastefully Yours, and he is going to be also joining the 21st Century Grand Prince's wife. I say that 3 times fast. The 21st Century Grand Prince's wife, which is the IU Byung-woo Suk, and he is going to be the aide to the Grand Prince. So I think that's going to be a perfect role for him. I'm super excited to see that.
Yeah, he's the comedic relief.
Yes, he is. I do. I really enjoy him in that role. And that looks like it's coming the first half of 2026. And then my favorite, y'all. My favorite, Chae Dae-hoon is going to be in The Remarried Empress with Shin Min-ah, Joo Ji-hoon, Lee Jang-suk, and Lee Se-young.
Yes, you told us about this casting news last month, and I am so excited for this. Or the month before. We're waiting.
Exactly. I'm so excited for this one. Then you give me Chae Dae-hoon, and I'm like, listen, glued. I am all there, 100%. So there you go, you guys. Those are the exciting casting announcements that have happened since we last chatted. Yay. So let us deep dive, shall we?
Hey, Soji sub time.
Yes. Y'all, Soji sub, man. Soji sub, Marisa, for me, like, he's fun and I like him. But what he does for me is just remind me of how much I love you and the KThree and how we all came together with Karen. And he was the reason that this is all here. And I think of him so fondly. He could become the worst K-drama person out there. And I still be like, but he brought us together. So thank you.
So, yeah. So this is the KThree lore.
Here it is. Here is our origin story.
Yes. Karen and I knew each other. I said, I was with her at an event and I said something about being downtown, and she said something about being downtown at KCON. And I said, hold up. Wait a second. She was like, I love K-dramas. I'm like, I love K-dramas. And then we've discovered this mutual love of Soji sub. And then Karen said, you need to meet my friend Jen.
Hi. And that is how the KThree began.
Yeah.
And that's how we're here. Oh, Soji sub, thank you. So, with that being said, Marisa, what were your first dramas that brought you to Soji Sub love?
So my first dramas were The Master's Son.
Mhm. Mhm.
Uh, and it was on Netflix at the time, and it was recommended to me after Descendants of the Sun. So that was Soji Sub, Gang Hyo Jin, Sung-guk is like his head of security. Right. Very tight white shirts and black pants.
Yeah. Tight.
And Kim Yi Kyung, who we would begin a long love affair with, one of our favorite Ajumas. But I remember thinking, because coming off of Descendants of the Sun, when everyone in the world was going crazy over Song Joong Ki, who I found very appealing, but when I saw Soji Sub, I was like, despite the cravat, oh look, I'm wearing, despite
you
the
are.
cravats,
Sure.
I'm
Yes.
wearing a scarf. Despite the cravats, there is something very manly about this man and very appealing to me.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
he radiates like maleness. Like I don't know how else to describe it. Like some guys radiate, like green flagness. He radiates like maleness. I don't know how else to describe it. Like there's nothing, in my opinion, like soft and delicate about him. He might be a very like kind, comforting man. He probably is. But his whole like stage presence is like basically mercy for none. He will punch you in the face and you will go through the wall. And there's something about that that is weirdly appealing in dramas. I'm not sure in
I
real
mean,
life, but in dramas, yes.
how many times has he played a boxer?
Right? Yeah.
Yeah. Because
But
I
like,
think I went down the Soji Sub rabbit hole, and the next thing I watched was the film Always with Han
mm,
Hyo Joo.
mm,
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh.
that was so good. That was so good.
Isn't it? He's so good.
Like he radiates malice, but he also radiates like kicked puppiness as well. Like he does really good. Like you just want to be like it's like a wounded wolf. Like he will eat your face, but you still want to take care of him. Like it's
Totally what it is. Yeah.
it's like it's okay. You're safe. Don't bite my hand off. I just want to fix your paw. And it's whether or not he bites your hand off or not. He's just so appealing like that, right? And like especially in Always, like that one was just when he's in the pottery and then she figures out it's him.
That film is
God, it's so good.
unbelievably romantic.
Oh,
And I mean,
yeah.
Han Hyo Joo is just one of the best in the business.
Mhm.
So if you have not watched it, then you need to watch it. He plays a boxer. She is a blind artist, and they find each other, and then they torn asunder, and then you go from there.
You go from there, and it's so good. And I know this,
Mhm.
we're gushing about Soji Sub, but can we just stop for a second? And I just need to ask, is there anyone Han Hyo-ju does not have amazing chemistry with?
No.
No. He has electric chemistry with everyone. Even like in Blood Free, where it wasn't supposed to be romantic, even her and Juji who were both like, we suddenly thought this was a romance. Like we were curious as to like it felt romantic. And I'm like, she's like the magic. She's the magic to all of that. So I just
She
had to
really
throw that
is.
out.
She really is.
Um,
So what was your first Soji Sub?
I'm not sure, Marisa, if it was Oh My Venus or Master Sun. I think it was Master Sun and then Oh My Venus. But they were very close behind each other because whichever one I watched first, I fell hard for Soji Sub and then went down a Soji Sub rabbit hole and had to watch whatever was next. So I think it was Master Sun because he was so. I remember watching it the first couple of episodes and being like, why do people like him? He's so surly. Like, what? So I think that is my first one because I was just like, I don't get it. And then by episode 16, I was like, give me my next Soji Sub drama right now.
Yeah. It was such an ultimate K-drama because Descendants of the Sun was very different from a lot of K-dramas, but The Master's Son had ghosts. It had our, put upon young woman. It had Soji Sub as the, arrogant chaebol. So that was new to us. And,
I mean, they had Young as the aunt who was the most spectacular rich lady I've ever seen with her younger husband, and I was like, "Yes! What is this magical storytelling device that we never see in American television, and I want more of it." Like, yes, I want to be Kim Mi-kyung when I grow up. Like, it was
Right?
so many elements that I was just like, "This is amazing." Yeah.
I know. It was our introduction to so many K-drama tropes that
Mhm.
we did like we didn't know each other yet, but we both were like, "Yes,
Ugh.
this is the place we want to stay."
Yes, absolutely. So the next thing is like, so Oh My Venus, amazing, really enjoyed it. But there were moments that I kind of was like, "Oh," it wasn't like completely problematic, right?
Oh,
It
no.
had some, it had some moments where you were like, okay, you're all pretty, but what did you just say?
Yeah, but and also Shin Min on a fat suit.
Right? Like, yeah, there was a lot, but we did maintain.
Yeah.
I'm embarrassed to admit, but we
Yeah,
did maintain.
yeah.
We
Like, he
did.
played a physical trainer, and yes, there was a kind of a lot of "I own you and I own your body" kinda thing, and I was like,
I I
but
feel
yeah.
like I rewind that scene like 4 times to see if I misunderstood,
Oh.
I read the transcript, like, each word, like, "Did I misread that?" I went to the Googler, I'm like, "Did I mishear this? Like, what's hap who?"
Yeah, was it a poor translation
Exactly.
or
I
what?
tried really hard to make that moment not be as bad as it felt.
What? Yeah, but the rest of it
Yeah. Oh my god, yeah. Well, I
right?
will say at the end, I think we still laugh about I think this was the one that really solidified how much we laugh about the disappearing for a year trope. He had, like, a broken ankle or something like that and, like, ghosts her for a year while he knits and can't
Yeah.
share his pain with her. And, like, that's the one that was my first kind of real experience with that trope, and I'm like, "This is what is this? What is this?" I was so angry.
There are phones in America. What is going
Right?
on?
Like, you have a cell phone, like, what is this? She's able to send you video, you can't send her a something? Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I mean, other than those small things, like, it still was one of ours that were like, "Oh, Soji-san."
Yeah. Such a great
Right?
rom-com. And then I think the next thing that came out was Battleship Island with Hannah Boxer in his
Yes.
prisoner of war camp.
He was so dynamic in that. I think he was only in, like, 4 minutes of it. Like, he was a very small part. But I think Karen and I went to that movie at CGV, and it was, like, surround sound, and we were like, "Yes." But he was at his, like, dirtiest, toughest best, and it was definitely one of those, for sure.
Yeah. Do you remember when we all watched Be With You with Son Ye Jin?
Yes. I think that was one of our first K3 outings together. It was so much fun, and we were so, like,
That's
so good,
still one of
right?
the best films. It is. Oh my
It's
goodness.
so good. It's got, like, some weird time travel kind of stuff in it. It's super romantic. Park Seo-joon makes a cameo at the end that we all were like, "Is that?" And I think that's
Yeah,
when I
but like,
realized that they throw these random cameos into everything, and you're just like, "What is happening? Why is this very famous person playing this very non-big part?" Like, that's
yeah,
when I first
Jung Hyo
realized that.
Jin.
Yeah,
Jung Hyo Jin makes a
right?
cameo in it too. But yeah, it's one of the most enjoyable films
Mhm.
ever. So fun. Just, young love, and then with the big,
Right.
Korean twist to it
Oh, yeah.
all. It's
Oh,
just
yeah. Yeah. I was just yeah, it was
excellent.
just so good. It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really
Mhm.
loved that. And then I have to say didn't really enjoy a lot of his other stuff since then until we got to Alienoid. And he had a very small part in Alienoid, but he was so good at it. I think he had maybe like 5 lines, but he does so well with just having a presence and making you feel terrified.
Yes, that's totally what it was. It was a Terminator kind of role.
Yes.
But yeah, his on-screen presence, and this is yeah, when you see him on a movie screen is the best.
He's just you forget, and I forgot leading into Mercy for None, how much true presence he does have. Like, I knew we loved him. I knew he was a patron saint of our channel. I remember all these things. I remember really enjoying him, but I'd forgotten, Marisa. I had forgotten until he showed up in Mercy for None. And I was like, oh, that's right. You own the screen when you are on it, sir. You own it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's funny. They put these sound effects on his punches, but maybe not so much. I mean, maybe
Right?
it's kind of real. I don't know.
Oh my God. Like, but I believe it. Like, I absolutely believe it. Like, he's just, yeah. Even covered in blood, he still looks like that, like, wounded wolf. You're just like, can I help you? Even if you're going to eat my face.
So this was 7 episodes. I have not binged a drama in a long time. I have not stayed up till 2 a.m. in a long time, and I could not put this one away. So the story was a little, I guess, one note. It's a singular kind of revenge a la John Wick. But man, I could not stop watching and could
No.
not stop watching him.
No, God. Yeah, it was. It was very John Wick, and he was so dynamic, and the way they put it together, it was so, they didn't linger. Nothing lingered. He just, like, tore through things, and he tore through them in such a way that you just could not stop watching. It was so compelling. It was so compelling. It's so
How-
bloody and so violent, but
Oh
so
my God, so violent.
so driven. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. And we looked it up. He's got I don't think he's got anything else coming down the pike, but because man, that's gonna have to keep us satisfied for a while.
Right?
But holy moly.
And, I mean, hopefully, they can't have a season 2, because if you watched it, there's nothing there to have a season 2
The
with.
story is complete.
The story is complete in a way that has never been more complete in any show you've ever watched. But it is like for non-English, it's like ranking in like the top 5. So it's definitely finding an audience. Obviously, everyone's discovering quote unquote Soji sub. So I feel like Netflix is going to bring him back for another drama, hopefully soon.
Oh, yeah, I hope so. I hope
Right?
so. Because he is such a star all across Asia. And he's been like working since forever. I mean, he
Mhm.
predates this current Hallyu
Oh,
wave by
absolutely.
yes. Yeah, right.
And he's like the
Um,
first wave of Hallyu, right?
yes.
People who've been watching him forever, like those were some dramas where like everyone dies at the end. Oh, well, maybe we're kind of going back to that with him.
Maybe.
But yeah, what was it like? I'm Sorry, I Love You. I remember Karen talking about that one all the time, and like I was just like, Karen, I'm never watching that. I'm never watching that.
Yeah.
But
Or
like people
Cain and
loved
Abel,
it.
I think was the
Cain and
big
Abel.
one.
Yep. I think I
And
did start to
Memories
watch.
of
I tried
Bali.
that one.
They're a different time.
They're like old school K-dramas that I just am like, I can't. I don't have the bandwidth for it. I just do not. But Mercy for None, I'm all good.
Yes. 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 And
Uh,
yeah, so he doesn't have to work a lot. He can pick and choose his projects. He's happily married, and
Mhm.
marriages are somewhat rare in the Korean entertainment industry.
Yeah, he is of that age though. So he's like late 40s, isn't he? Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah,
So, he's old enough that he
47.
can.
Yeah,
Yeah. He's like, I can tell you I'm married. So there you go.
yeah.
Anyway.
So
was-
there's a bonus if you enjoyed, or he had a rap career for a little while there. But he recently did a fan meet with Ok Taekyeon, who is also with his
right.
agency. They did it in Taipei, Taiwan. So you can find that on Instagram and TikTok. There's lots of footage of the two of them performing and singing. And
Oh,
I
God,
mean,
amazing. I
right?
love it.
Yeah.
I also love that for the press conference for Mercy for None, everybody in the cast was dressed in a black suit of some variety, and he shows up in all white. And everyone was like, "Did
Yes.
you not get the memo?" And he's like, "I honestly had no idea. This is what I
Mhm,
decided to wear."
really?
And I'm like, "I find that hard to believe, but amazing. I don't care who just planned this. This is amazing." And so
Yeah,
it was
exactly.
funny
Kudos
to
to his
watch.
stylist.
Yeah, exactly. Styles is like, "You didn't know, but I did, so just go ahead. There you go. You just do your thing and look good in the clothes I put you in. Well done, sir. Well done."
Yes.
So
Excellent.
So there you
All
go, you
right.
guys. That was fun. Oh my gosh, how much fun to gush about Soji Sub. Thank you, Soji Sub, for all you have brought to our lives. There you go, you guys.
And remember, you can find us every other week on our YouTube channel where you can talk to us live. You can talk to a K-drama crew of K-drama lovers just like yourself. It's the most fun that we all have together because we have all found each other in this
Yes.
Hallyu wave. And yeah.
And if you enjoyed today's conversation, please do not forget to subscribe, leave us a review, share the episode with your fellow K-drama friends. All of it helps. If you're watching it on YouTube, give us a like, give us a comment. We love that. If you are listening to it as a podcast, if you could go ahead and give us a follow. We are trying to get to 1,000 followers by the end of the summer. So we'd really appreciate that.
If you support us with a Ko-fi membership, buy us a cup of coffee, you also get exclusive content. We give you a members only podcast every month with some of our hot takes and some of our spicier thoughts.
This month, we are talking about Chae Sung-hyun. Is he the new face of Netflix with his character of Thanos from Squid Game? So join us on our members only podcast with that one. So until next time, you guys.
Bye.